hurting through your body, hurting through your something in your soul. Hi guys, welcome back to Joey's Table. I figured I'd start out with something nice and relatable because I just ran in the rain. So what do we have today? Burger King. Joey tries Burger King for the first time. What do you guys think? What do you think I have? I'm just kidding, you know what I have because you clicked on the video, right? You know what's in the box, you know what's going on here, you know what we're grabbing, you know what we're eating. We have some, ooh, I haven't had these babies in a while. And today should be a nice video, confirm that there's not going to be anybody jumping in my video, so that's all good. They took their time at Burger King, so of course my food is all over the place, and it's kind of cold. Who cares though? Thanks Burger King for serving me every week, every day basically. So yeah, and I just realized it came with no drink. How did I get here without any drink? But got my ranches. Okay. I know I'm gonna eat one dry, but. One, two, three. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I got the 9-piece. Came with a large fry. It was supposed to come with the drink. Obviously didn't come with the drink, but it's okay. It was a new guy that was working. He's been super nice. So, and it's a small one too. Got the jalapeno cheddar bites, and I figured I'd get some ranch to dip it in because I never have anything to dip. These things are so good. You gotta get one. That's a terrible piece because that was like the cheese that was like stuck, and I was trying to get the ugly one so I could get it over with, but man, when the mac and Cheetos came out, that's when I was like really mukbanging ASMRing. So that's kind of when I can say that's how far it goes back for me. But when they came out with those, man, I bought so many of those boxes. I used to eat them in my car like crazy. And one thing they said was get a thing of ranch and dip it in ranch, and it was so good. My favorite way to eat it. These are just regular too, no spicy. That's okay. As a kid, these used to be ginormous, like thick fries. I'm eating this right now, and I was like, I would never, but like in my head, I'm really looking at it, like I would never buy this, even though I did. These used to be crunchier. They used to be like a straight thick piece of chicken. Like this is like, it wasn't like that. It was like a crispy chicken tender. These are so good. But hi guys, how's everybody doing? I uploaded some new ASMR yesterday. Hopefully you got to see it. Did some hair and body stuff, so tried doing that a little bit. Story time, story time, story time. Because I have billions and billions of them. Never have the right one to tell on camera because I usually tell it on the spot, but I have one on the spot right now. So I used to work at a gym. Again, I don't want to say which one just because of legal reasons, but yeah, I used to work at a gym, and again, this is like when I was like 20, and I never had really any other jobs where they were like, here, you're a key holder. Like what? Like that was a lot of trust given to me, which you could, I just never had it before, you know? I usually had a job where I had a manager. This is my favorite thing of the day, honestly. I used to have like a manager that would hover over me with like 8 other people on my shift. we'd all work together, swap shifts, yada yada yada. And I lost that. I went from like having 8 people around me, maybe like 50 people in the store, to me and a personal trainer who like traveled to different locations. So they weren't even there for that specific location. They were just there for like a shift, like an hour, maybe a class, and they leave. And they left me to maintain the gym by myself. But I did a great job, right? So about 6 months later, I had like an opportunity. I moved to a city, and I didn't bring my job with me. I kept traveling back home like 2 hours just to work a 6-hour shift. Commuting too, because I didn't want to park in the city because I lived directly downtown and I had no free parking at all. So that sucked. But then I was like, okay, you know what, I'll just do that. Wow. My new job was great. Worked directly in the city, but I'm directly downtown. The hours are adjusted, so we close an hour earlier than most gyms. But I'm in the direct downtown, so we're talking midnight. I'm closing down this gigantic gym, locking the doors, ensuring everybody was out of there, and then leaving on foot to go commute on a train for over an hour. Like in the that was 100% of my year one time. Snowing, raining, hot out, on foot, on the train, on the bus. But my first night at this brand new location I've never worked at before, and it's beautiful and it is expensive and it's luxurious, and they passed me the keys. I necessarily don't care, so I just go ahead and do it. And I'm having a great time, you know, it's a great experience. I was so nervous my first night, but I did it. So unbelievably proud of myself, and look at me now, you know. Sorry if my story's scrambled too. I know when I eat, I sometimes like scramble with my words, so hopefully you're still staying along, but we were next to a homeless shelter, right? And our store, the gym, was connected to a big mall. It didn't have its own storefront, so you had to go through the mall to get to the gym. And the mall would stay open an extra hour, even with all the other stores closed, so that people can go in to go to the gym. So I was used to being there when like everything else was closed, right? Well, homeless people would always try to sneak in, and they had memberships to the gym because of like a program, so they would get in. But we had a problem getting them out. So I went ahead and I did my like round checks, checked around the gym, and nothing. Nobody was there. It was okay. So I left my first day, right? But I got up to my car. I think I got up to my car, I got to the front door, something like that. But I walked away for like a quick second where like at the front of the store it looked like it was empty, so. But everything was locked up. Well, when I had to go back for whatever reason, it's been too long. Pretty sure I either went to my car and forgot something, like my charger, or I went outside to like quickly go upstairs, like to the second floor, just to make sure I didn't have to do anything on the second floor, and realized I didn't, so I went right back down. Like, I remember it was quick. There was an old man up at the front desk in a big closed gym, like just sitting up at the front desk, like looking around for stuff. And I walk in, I'm like, excuse me. And I knew who he was. He was like one of the older homeless guys that walked in. I was like, what are you still doing in here? He's like, oh, I was just trying to find my way out. I was like, that's funny. The way out is right there. And it looks like you have you're looking for a towel. He was looking for a towel, all that type of stuff. And yeah, I basically caught him in the act of just like being in the gym. And I caught him in the act, called security, and he was kicked out. Notify manager, whatever. They let him know. They told him you cannot do that again because he had an excuse because he was like, oh, you know what, I just completely forgot something. And sometimes that happened like that. LA Fitness, which is the gym I worked at, had a dispute like many years ago. You've probably seen the viral video of somebody being locked inside LA Fitness and they kept jamming on the doors on the inside and they couldn't get out. From what I know, he pressed a big lawsuit, made a bunch of money on it, and yada yada yada. And yeah, so then they implemented a new rule that the LA Fitnesses can be closed from the outside, locked from the outside, but if you're like stuck on the inside, you can't be stuck on the inside. You can just walk out, but the doors will lock going outward. So if you're inside, you can go out, but if you're outside, you can't come in. And yeah, so that's what they were okay with. Well, they actually found him 2 nights later. 2 nights later, he actually snuck in with another girl. Actually snuck in, and just like ended up staying the night. And we found him in like a back because there was like an old like medicine room or something that they closed down. In that closet of that room, which was closed down in the middle of that, and he had a mat, towels laid down. He had cigarettes, all this type of different stuff, and it was just crazy. So, yeah. I'm sure you guys are tired of looking at me hold a bunch of trash. I am tired of holding it too, and I'm gonna get some of the sauce off my fingers, so hopefully you guys don't think I'm gross. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, or subscription if you're new, and don't forget to hit on that notification bell. Hit that notification bell, because why not? You never know. I might eat some chicken fries or some jalapeno poppers, something like that. You guys have always been great, and I hope to see you again. Yeah, go check out my ASMR content or some of my other videos, or click on something here, or here. Or here, wherever I put the bubbles. But thanks, guys, and I hope to see you again. Bye!